Okay, make our roux. How to make a roux, for those of you who are interested, both Cajun and non-Cajun people. I've got my round oval pot. I've put in oil, some butter, and my flour. And you ask now how much of each. It all depends on how thick you like it and how much are you serving. So basically what you do need is a flat utensil to be able to scrape the bottom as you're stirring it. So what we're going to do here is mix it up some so that we can brown it. So what we have here is we got the fire going and it is cooking and browning. Flat bottom, keep stirring. Here's it getting a little bit darker. I've been cooking it for about 12 minutes or so. And just still stirring it. I still want it to get darker though. It's a light brown, but I want it to get darker. Control the burn. And here we see that it's starting to thicken up. Again, I still like it darker. Again, I call it a controlled burn, basically. Here I have my kettle of water ready to go, and over here I have my onions, 2 chopped onions, a whole head of garlic, and some green onions. Okay, here we are about at 15 minutes afterwards, after I started. It's starting to thicken up quickly. You really can't tell necessarily, but it's starting to smoke, and that's when it's a sign that you're getting near. You can still see that it's getting darker and darker. I'm going to turn the fire down a little bit because this is where you can quickly go from a nice roux to a burnt roux, which you cannot use. So it's again starting to smoke. I'm just still passing it over the bottom of the pot to thicken it, and we'll see how we go from here. Well, anyway, with that said, I'm going to dump my onions in, and green onions as well. I'm going to start to stir them up. This is where you do this to kind of brown your onions a little bit, and this is where the water comes in handy because you can see it's getting pretty thick and you can't really stir it too much. It starts to stick. So I add a little bit of water to kind of keep it from overly sticking too much to the bottom. It will thicken up some, and matter of fact, I'm going to add some more water. Okay, this is what I wanted to end with, something that's kind of thick but still a little running. I've added water. The flour has fluffed up. I've added all my onions, garlic, green onion tops. So I'll cook this for about maybe 10 minutes, and then I will add more water to make the stew. Alright, here we are again. You can see how brown it is and how thick it is. I'll be adding more water to it. Again, I'm just kind of stirring it to kind of help cook the onions a little bit. Got a little bit too much water than what I'd like to, but after this I'll just fill it up with water, thin it out, and put the chicken or beef or whatever you want in it. Salt and black pepper. Okay, here we go. I've added my chicken, I've added my water. I'm going to throw in some black pepper. I'm adding a lot because it's a lot in here. 2 big family packs of chicken legs, and enough salt to give it a little bit of a bite. Remember, you can always add to, but you can't take away from, so if you want to be conservative on that, it's always a good idea, so that you don't oversalt it. You can always add salt later and pepper later, but this is a basically, now you can see how it's kind of watery. It's going to cook, I'm going to let it cook probably for about 3.5 hours. So it'll boil the water out and get thicker as it goes. And I'm cooking in a Magnolite aluminum pot, which of course is going to give me later on probably Alzheimer's, but that's okay because I won't know about it. But if you prefer using a cast iron pot, that's even better, but it should be a thick wall pot. And again, the trick to this all is having a flat bottom utensil that you can keep scraping off the bottom where it's starting to stick and burn when you're browning. A wooden one is just as fine, again, just as long as it's a flat bottom. Something that you can scrape the bottom and scrape the sides to get the what's sticking out and keeping it from burning. If you have any questions, give me a call or email me. Bye. Folks, just one comment is later on when you get near to eating, about an hour from eating, if you want, you can add potatoes. I'm waiting for this to start to slightly boil. And most importantly also, cover it up some. Don't leave it open. It helps it cook, pressure cook some. The finished product. So c'est bon.